So pregnant teens think that they're pregnant again. That's shitty. So we hop into the episode where Bella is talking about that she thinks that she's pregnant because Hunter thinks that she's pregnant because he doesn't trust condoms now. And her mom's like, okay, let's go get you a pregnancy test from Walmart then. If you haven't been raw dogging, I guess we'll just fucking find out. She's such a fucking bitch. Then we see Bella walking through Walmart, like they have this pregnancy test, they're headed to checkout, and this is like such a sad, poetic image because Bella is like on the brink of tears thinking that she might be pregnant again after just having a baby 2 weeks ago. And in the back, you just see like all the graduation shit. And it just makes me so sad because it's like, we don't know if she's gonna graduate high school. She's 15 years old with a baby and might be pregnant with a second. And she's just hysterically crying to this Walmart. She's like, I'm 15 years old. I cannot be a mom of 2. You shouldn't even be a mom of 1, babe. Like, I'm sorry that the adults in your life failed you. So then we see Fallon's car, and I'm just a little bit confused because I feel like she would drive one of these. Like, the one with, like, the black rims that you think it's a cop, so you, like, slow down. I don't know why anyone would fucking buy a white or black version of this car. Everyone around you is gonna drive so fucking slow because they think that you're a cop. Stop buying these. I don't care if it's a reliable car. Just buy a different model of a Ford then. So then they're driving back home and Bella's really upset. She knows she's gotta take this pregnancy test. And her mom just goes like, see that sign? The one that says just say no? Bella's like, just say no to what? She's over her mom now. Her mom's like, just say no to raw dogging, like how you've been doing. What the fuck? What? And Bella's like, we've been using condoms, like, I swear. And her mom's like, well, I guess we're just gonna find out then. She's like, also, like, it's on Hunter as well. And she's like, yeah, well, he's the one with the loaded, pew-pew. So you have to be the one to control that. I'm sorry, why is it Bella's fault? Why does she have to control the 13-year-old's, you know what, I don't even want to talk about that. I don't feel comfortable talking about that. And Fallon's like, listen, I supply condoms in the home, which I'm not against. But then again, you 100% encourage this? And Bella's like, yeah, we used like 3 last night. She's like, what the fuck? Why are you using 3? She's like, well, he was just convinced that it would keep breaking. Fallon's like, well, my only rule is just for them to let me know when they're down to like a couple more, you know, so I can go and buy more. So I guess I gotta buy multiple boxes again. So there's actually things that you could have done to prevent you being in this situation. Just fucking throwing it out there. Wow. Oh my god. Crazy. And then I remember that they're in Arkansas and I was like, fuck. But just a reminder, it's legal in all 50 states. So just know it's available to you. Fallon's like, you guys gotta just be more careful moving on. And Bella's like, I can live without sex. Like, I'm okay with it. It's Hunter who wants it all the time. Which I fully fucking believe. Like, she just had a baby, a C-section. Why would she want to have sex? And then she's only like 2 weeks out. You're supposed to wait at least 6 weeks. Like, we've established this. They waited 4 days, and now they just are continuously doing it. That's not safe. There's a reason that they tell you not to. It probably doesn't even feel good for her. She's doing it probably, again, this is all speculation, because Hunter wants it. And she might be a little scared that Hunter will leave her and the baby if she doesn't just do what he wants. And again, it's totally speculation. I don't fucking know, but I have theories. And her mom's like, no. I know you. I know that your sex drive's high. Well, do I have a solution for all of you? And Fallon's like, I know you're lying. I know that you're doing it all the time. You're not using a condom. And she's like, we are using condoms. Like, we're scared to get pregnant again. We don't want to. And like in an interview, the producer's like, so we know that you guys are still very sexually active. You guys have made this very apparent. Bella's like, yeah, we have sex all the time. What a weird thing to say, and what a weird thing to like be giddy about it. And Stacy, you know, Hunter's mom is like, oh, I know about this too, because Bella goes and tells Fallon every single time that they do it. And then Fallon tells me. And Hunter's sitting there like, what the actual, how do I get out of this situation? And then Stacy goes, well, there's nothing that we could have done to prevent this. Nothing that you could have done. You couldn't have thought of like one thing at all. Nothing. You couldn't think of any way to prevent that? How about don't get them the same hotel room when they're 12 and 14? How about that, okay? Also, like, this is a super cool website if you want to talk to your kids about this. There's like a fuck ton of resources online. They have them too. So like, there's really no excuse. Even if your kid's school is not teaching about it, because like they just say abstinence or some shit, there's resources. So Fallon just keeps laying into her in the car being like, you're lying. I know that you're lying. You're such a sexed up horn dog. Meanwhile, Bella is just hysterically crying back there. And it's just like, it's rough for her. So then they get home, she goes take the test. I love that they're trying to hide it as if we all don't know that it's clear blue. Alan's like, I want you to bring that test out here. I want to see it. And Bella's like, the box clearly says not to touch it. So, no. Fallon comes over and she's like, let me see it then. And Bella's like freaking out. And Fallon's like, well, you shouldn't be nervous because according to you, you're not pregnant. What a fucking bitch, dude. And they're just waiting. And Fallon's like, I already do so much. I do so much for Bella. I clean the pump. I clean the bottles. I bet she does that voluntarily. If she could, I feel like she would breastfeed the baby too. Like in Hereditary, you know that? God, Hereditary is one of those movies that like I saw it once and then like I'm completely okay with never watching it again. And they're like, now we wait. But here's where I'm fucking confused. Do they know that breastfeeding acts as a natural form of birth control? Bella has stated that she is breastfeeding, like she's pumping, she's actively feeding at the breast. If your baby is under 6 months old and you are consistently breastfeeding, it's its own form of birth control and it's 98% effective. Plus, if they're using condoms, like, she's fine. She's just a bitch, dude. Oh, well, until next time, Sydney out.